Hey there, my name is Lexi, and thank you so much for joining me for this video. I am a singer and songwriter who happens to be an audio engineer, and the purpose of my channel is to help aspiring artists like myself, as well as anybody who may be interested in being involved in the music industry in any capacity. The tips and advice and inspiration I offer are all based off of my personal experiences. It's what's worked for me so far. If you would like to try it, then definitely do that and find out what works for you and what's going to help you on your journey. In this video is a review video, a microphone review to be exact. I just recently got this new conference mic that I've been hearing about. It's by CMTECK, sorry. So it comes in this box. Come on, all right. Just to jump right into it, it comes in this box, which is super small. As you can see, it's like the size of my head. It's barely 3 pounds, maybe. I don't even know. That's not important. But anyway, the main things I want to talk about with this microphone comes in this packaging, right? And this is what the mic looks like. And you can see there, it says on the bottom, CMTECK. It has a nice triangular shape to it. I love it because it looks really futuristic to me, and it's easy. You just throw it on the tabletop. Wait, let me pull that down. You just put it on the tabletop and speak. It truly is as simple as that. It is omnidirectional. Like I mentioned earlier, it is a conference microphone, so its best application is going to be used in maybe a round table discussion or a round table meeting. What's nice about it is a USB connection, and the cable is probably at least 3 feet long, so you can hook it up to your computer and press record and put it in the center of the table so that everyone will be picked up. And it's great for meetings and catching details of a meeting in that regard. So this is, like it says on the box, a USB condenser microphone. So USB because it connects to your computer, and condenser means that it needs an outside power source. Well, the power source is your computer, so as soon as you plug it into the computer, it will turn on and have power. The computer is its power source. It's omnidirectional, as I mentioned, and I recently used this mic to record my video, How Much Does It Cost to Be an Artist? And so if you would like to check that out, I'll probably do an info bubble. I think it pops up on this side of the screen. I think so. Yeah, so watch out for that. Otherwise, the link will be in the description. I haven't decided yet, but I use it for that. As I mentioned, it's flat. You just lay it on the tabletop and start recording. I think it's great for podcasts. I had a great experience with it recording my little video for my YouTube. It was easy to connect to the computer because it comes with this user's manual and shows you exactly how to set it up on a Windows computer, or if you have a MacBook, it shows you how to set it up on a Mac. It's as simple as going into your system preferences, sound preferences, selecting CMTECK, and then selecting how much input you want to come into the thing. I think I put it at 75%. That's the recommended input level. So the setup was really easy. The only thing that obviously this is not going to come with is how to hook it up to Pro Tools. So I did have to look on YouTube for a video that would show me how to make my USB microphone show up in Pro Tools. And I found a great video that is straight to the point. It's like 3 minutes long. It literally took me 3 minutes to set it up on my own computer. I'll leave a link to that video in the description box below, or it'll be on an info bubble thingy, whichever one I decide. And like I said, it was a great experience. All in all, it probably took 5 minutes to set up this microphone, from plugging it in, changing it in my settings, and then getting it to work with my Pro Tools. It took about 5 minutes to set everything up. So I mentioned before that the computer is the power source. Once you plug it in, the light will turn green. It will be a solid green once it's just plugged in. Because I have it running from my Pro Tools right now, it's flashing. When it's flashing like that, that indicates that it is being used by a program, or it's being used by an app on your computer. Now, there's this button in the middle here. Yeah, you should be able to see that. Yeah, there's this button in the middle here. It looks like a little microphone. So when the light is green, that means that you are getting signal. It's picking up signal from sound sources all around it. When you press this little button in the center, it turns to red. That means that the microphone is muted and it is no longer taking in any sound source around it. So all you have to do is, if you want to mute it, press that button. When you want to unmute, press it again, and it goes back to taking in signal from the sound sources around it, which would be you if you're the podcaster or video personality, or if you're in a meeting, it will be everybody who is involved in the meeting. So my experience with the microphone is really good. I put it into Pro Tools and I could edit it directly on Pro Tools and make it sounds actually really good. So far what I'm hearing is it sounds a bit thin, so it's really good as far as not sounding too bassy, which can be an issue with some other microphones. It'll pick up too much low end. I don't think I picked up a lot of low end. In fact, it sounds a bit thin. So definitely if you're looking for something more warm, this is not going to be that kind of microphone. I think this is going to give you something more like, for lack of better wording, straight to the point, more clear, more clean vocals. I didn't have to take out any low end. I didn't even bother EQing, except to take out some of the background noise of my room. And I also did some additional editing in Pro Tools to take out the background noise and to make the overall level a bit louder. It was a bit soft as far as input level or gain level, so I did have to boost it quite a bit using like limiters and compressors. But other than that, it's given me a clean sound so far, and you can be the judge of that by watching my video, how much does it cost to be an artist, and leave me some comments under that video or come back here and tell me what you thought about the sound in that video. And I'm trying to think what else I can say about this microphone. It's super cheap. It was only $25, and actually they had a promo for $2 off, which basically took care of shipping, so it was $23. And if you are someone who is wanting to get into podcasting and you don't want to spend a lot of money on a big complicated setup, I feel like this would be a really good option for you. You can pair this with cheap recording programs. When I was younger, I used to use Audacity, but of course it also works with Pro Tools, and I imagine if you have like some other program on the computer that will only record your voice, then you can use it for that and edit with that. Now, yeah. Overall, I'm very pleased with this microphone, and I think it's going to help me so that I don't have to set up because I have another microphone that it's like mounted to the table, and then there's like an arm, and then there's the mic, and then I need the phantom power source, but I don't use the computer as a power source. I use something else, I think. But then, the pop filter and setting it in the shock mount and all of that. It's just kind of a really complicated setup. With this, literally all I need is just plug it into the computer. Literally all I need is just plug it into the computer, set it down on the table, press record, and start doing my video, start doing my podcast from there. So I am impressed with this microphone. If you would like to check it out, like I said before, the price point right now is about $25. It may be a little cheaper if they still have that promo code going. I will leave a link in my description below of where you can find this microphone. I don't yet have a promo code to get you any extra dollars off because, I'm still working on my influencer status, but definitely if you want me to have stuff like that, start talking to these companies about getting me a little CMTECK promo code thing. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review of this CMTECK microphone. And yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Check out that video I was telling you about and let me know what you think of the sound quality, as well as how you think I did with mixing the sound and cleaning it up a little bit to make it to my liking for my videos. I think I'm definitely going to be using this a lot more to give me cleaner sound versus having to use my camera audio. I don't want to spend a lot of money on a camera microphone, honestly, and it's probably not even that expensive. I just don't want to do it. And this is a lot easier because I'll just edit right from my computer, record right into the computer, edit right from the computer, and then sync it up with the camera. I'll figure out some other stuff as it comes down the line, but I'm impressed with this microphone. Let me know what you think. I'm going to wrap up this video because I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but thank you so much for watching. Please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified each and every time I post a new video. And until next time, my name is Lexi. Peace.
Love chaser, love chaser, love chaser. Instead of chasing after someone else, girl, you better love yourself. Ooh.
Hey, this is Lexi, and you're listening to my new song, Love Chaser, from my latest album, self-titled Lexi. Click the links in the description below to listen to my new album, available on Spotify.
I see the pain and I know you've been through it.
Hi everybody, this is Dumble Dad bringing you another video, and I'm going to plug this microphone in. I did an unboxing video just a day or two ago, and I thought I would show you when I plug it in and see what happens, and give you a little bit of a review of what this microphone does and how it works and what to watch out for or what is good about it. So I am going to do, I'm doing a video from my laptop, and I'm going to do one with my phone so that you can see both of these, and then as I plug this in, I'll change the microphone to the computer so you can hear the difference between the microphone that I have on my phone, which is actually a small shotgun microphone, but then I want to have you hear what this microphone sounds like. So okay, so I'm going to plug it into my USB port. Okay, the microphone is set up and ready to use. I wonder if my microphone is being used by this guy or by that. Hello, 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 hello. Let's see. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. So now the microphone on my laptop is no longer in use, and now I am using the microphone off of my little device here. So there you go. So I'm just going to put it in front of me. So I'm going to just talk normal here for a second. I like the look of this little microphone. It's a little triangle. And then it also has a button on it here, so if you hit the button, the mic will go off. There you go. So the microphone turns off with the button on the little thing here. If you look, you'll see the green blinking light there. So if I turn it off, okay, you can see that it had a little red light instead of a blinking light. So I haven't heard how either of these microphones sound, so I don't know whether it's good or it's bad, and hopefully when I go into the editor I'll be able to show you a little bit better about how good or bad that microphone sounds. So I'm going to step back just a little bit, and I'm going to step away about, I don't know, I'm about 3 or 4 feet away. So this is what it sounds like 3 or 4 feet away. I'm now about 5 or 6 feet away, and it looks like the microphone is still recording me. I'm now back to about 10, well, there we go, about 10 feet away now. It's still, I'm talking the same amount of volume, but it still looks like the microphone is picking me up. I'm going to go clear back here to the corner. I don't even know if you can see me back here, maybe. So I am still trying to talk about the same volume as I did before, and it looks like that microphone is picking me up just fine. So let's make a change here and then let's see what that does. So I'm going to go ahead and change back over to the default microphone, which is on my laptop. And now it should be, there we go. So this is me about 3 feet away from my laptop, and it looks like it's still recording me. I'm going to go back to about 5 feet away. It looks like it's still recognizing my voice. I'm going to go back about 10 feet. I'm now 10 feet back. It still looks like it's picking up my voice from 10 feet. And then I'm going to go clear back here into the corner, try and talk about the same volume to see if you can still hear me back there. I don't know whether it's a good sound, a tinny sound, or if it's a good microphone sound. So that should be coming from my laptop. So let's plug this guy back in. And let's finish out this video with the microphone in. So let me change it to the microphone to the CMTECK microphone. There we go. Is it on now? Okay, so that is it. So there you go. It has a little bit of a cord here. So you can actually put this like in the middle of your room instead of everybody having to crowd around your laptop to talk to the other person. It's just, you know, a public microphone. So now anybody can chime in and the microphone will pick them up. So I'm going to pause it right here. Okay, so I reviewed the footage of the microphone, and really it does a much better job than a laptop for sure. This little guy makes your voice sound, you'll probably hear it, I'm sure, in the video, but it does a much better job at taking out the tinny, echoey sound that comes from a laptop. So on my laptop, you could really hear the distortion when I'm a little bit further away from the laptop, and it does a really good job. So when I do videos on my laptop, I'm not going to use the microphone on the laptop anymore. I'm going to use this because it does sound so much better. It's clearer, it's crisper, it's got a deeper sound to it, where my laptop has kind of a metallic sound, and I don't know, there's something in the sound of the laptop microphone that sounds mechanical or sounds, I don't know how to describe it, but I love the deeper, richer sounds that come out of this microphone. Now, one thing I did, I also looked up, and there's actually 2 microphones in this little triangle here, so you're getting the benefit of having 2 small microphones in it as well. I think it's great if you're having a conference call. You could put this out in your conference room and have one computer, and then everybody could talk to it. It's great if you don't want to use your laptop's microphone. It's very lightweight. I wasn't really sure how it would sound because it is so lightweight, but it's very lightweight. And the button in the middle is just a mute button. So if you are talking along and you want to, you know, not let the other person or the other conference callers hear what you're saying, you can just easily mute that button, and you can't hear it anymore. Easy to install. It's I just plugged it into my laptop. This, of course, is a PC, so I was using Windows 10, and it found it really quick and installed it really quick. It just didn't take any time at all. So I think it's a good microphone. I am definitely going to use it when I do videos, and I'm using my laptop to show you things on my desktop. I'm definitely going to plug this in and use it as my microphone. So there is the review. It is a CMTECK microphone, and I'll leave a link in the description so you can go out and buy it yourself from Amazon. But it gets a thumbs up from me. I really like it. And I'm not a professional microphone person, so somebody that is really good with microphones, maybe they'll have a different opinion. But for me, just a regular user, everyday user, it was great. So thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, please subscribe It doesn't cost you anything. You just hit subscribe and there you go. And if you want to, you can click on the bell, and that bell will send you an email and notify you every time I upload another video. So thank you so much for watching my video, and we'll see you next time on Dumb Old Dad.
Hey guys, how you doing? This is Boom J. So, real quick. So this video is I'm gonna open this up. I'm unboxing. It came in Amazon Prime. So I was sent this from CMTECK. CMTECK is the company. And this is a USB condensed microphone, condenser microphone, right? So this is the USB condenser microphone for your conferences. So this is pretty, I'm opening it up for the first time. It's pretty basic. I'm sure it's going to be pretty basic. Look at it. It looks very simple. So when I looked at it online, I saw what it was. USB, plug it in, and it should come on, right? So it comes with this. That's the USB. Then it comes with a manual, short manual for you, which I probably will look at. And then it comes with that. This is for your warranty. So you register this within 14 days for your 2-year warranty. If I remember, I'll do this, but it's very necessary for you to do this, right? So I don't usually go through manuals, but I'm gonna go through this manual a little bit just to look at it, see if there's something else in here. So oftentimes I do a lot of podcasting, I do a lot of videos like you guys know if you're following me. So you know I need microphones, right? I have microphones everywhere. I got that. And I do meetings as well with people. So this will come in handy. I'm gonna test it out, then come back and let you guys. So this is the condenser microphone from CMTECK, Amazon.com. I got it from Amazon, from the company CMTECK, right? The link is below. I'll show you the link. And it's pretty much simple. The user manual shows you what to do, but I pretty much know if I plug it in, it's gonna work. Alright? So I'm gonna plug this in, work on it, test it out, and then I'll be right back. Alright? Alright, peace out. Alright, so it's in. I'm done testing. It's very, very simple. CMTECK, it came in this case from what I showed you last time. And that's it. It's very lightweight. You can put this in your pocket maybe if you want. Put this in your handbag. It's USB. Plugged it in straight into my computer. Boom, Windows 10. Picked it up, no problem. So I tested it. I did some work with it. So I usually do videos. So what you do is in your video software, you select this as your mic input, right? If you're doing video, you select that as your mic. That's what you select. I have so many mics, so when I'm doing something, I select this. It will show up as CMTECK. Then you select that and boom, it's in. You're recording. It's condensed, it's precise, it's very clear, and it picks up sound from, it could pick up sound from very, very far. I've tested that as well. Alright? Usually you want this around you for a conference call, like if you're doing Skype, or if you're doing a video call on Skype or Facebook Messenger, or even Instagram message or something, or on your computer, you can use this as a microphone. Alright? So it's very lightweight. That's why I like it. It doesn't take up space. It takes up a little bit of space. It does take up space, so you can put it anywhere. So what we're going to do, we're going to test it out. So I'm going to place it on here, and I'm going to record a video like I normally do while I'm speaking to you, and I will play the video back and see how clear that is, alright? So I'm going to do this now, and I'm going to do a new video. And I'm going to select CMTECK on here, and then I push record. So in 3, 2, 1, we're going to start recording. And once you start recording, the green light starts flashing. It flashes the green light on the thing. You can see the green light flashing, all right? So I'm moving around, talking to you, and I can stay close to it. I can move around and talk to you. The good thing about it is the way I use it when I play music, when I want to record like sound, I can just play music from my speakers and then it will go in. Because that's how clear the microphone is, right? That's how, and it sounds condensed, it sounds clear when it comes out on the speaker. So we're going to play it back right now, play all this stuff I'm saying, and we'll see it, alright? I'm going to stop this video. And then so the video is rendering right now, 1080p, that's what I did for the video. So let's see. We're going to play it back. Start recording. And once you start recording, the green light starts flashing. It flashes the green light on the thing. So you can see the green light flashing, alright? So I'm moving around, talking to you, and I can stay close to it. I can move around and talk to you. The good thing about it is the way I use it when I play music, when I want to record like sound, I can just play music from my speakers and then it will go in. Because that's how clear the microphone is, right? That's how, and it sounds condensed, it sounds clear when it comes out on the speaker. So we're going to play it back right now, play all the stuff I'm saying, and we'll see it, alright? You see? So that's it. So it's called CMTECK, from the company CMTECK USB condenser mic for conferences, for whatever you do, for your podcast even. No need to have all these big mics coming up. You can have this on your decks for your podcast or for your delivery, for your internet videos, online videos, alright? So I put a link in this description for the Amazon link where I got it from on Amazon, from the company link. And you guys go and check it out. And once you check it out, you can shoot me, ask me questions, or even you can check it out on Amazon too. Ask me anything I could answer. I could answer your questions about how to use it or what it does. It's Windows 10, it's basic. Plug it in and then it's playing. No need to do anything else. All right? Cool. Until next time. Until next time, peace out. I'm Boom J. Check out my beats, boomjbeats.com. If you're into music and all that kind of stuff, alright? Peace out.
Hey guys, I'm Vex, and let's keep this one short and sweet. So today we have the CMTECK CM001 USB microphone, which is advertised as like a conference room microphone. This is just one of a few designs that they offer, most of them being built with the same technical specs. As you can see, it only has one button which serves two purposes. The first is to mute and the second is to unmute. It also has an LED that flashes green when it's working and goes solid red when it's muted. So the CM001's noise cancelling ability is heavily advertised along with its plug and play ability. So let's hear it. I've been wondering about the Johnson report for a few days now, and I really don't think we're going to make it by our deadline. User manual says that it works best when it's set somewhere between 50 and 75%. So that Johnson report, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. I don't think it's going to be done by our deadline, the one that we projected a few weeks ago. Also, I quit. So it did have an issue plugging it into my desktop. It gave me all this background hiss that wouldn't go away even when I turned the microphone's volume down. So I decided to try it on my desktop and my laptop to see if it yielded two different results, so here those are. See, the thing about the Johnson report is I don't think we're going to make it by the deadline we projected a few months ago. I'm also going to do the same thing a little bit further back. So let's say we're in a conference room, there's a bunch of people around the table. You see, the thing about the Johnson report is I don't think we're going to make it by the deadline we projected, which is going to put us in a pretty stinky situation. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.
And today we have a
a little desk type of conference microphone right here. And we're testing this out right now. We had this plugged in, and we're testing out what the sound quality sounds like. This is a simple USB microphone, so the USB cord goes right into the side of your computer. It's plug and play. We just plugged it right in, and it's working perfectly fine. And essentially, with this thing on, you'll see the green light right there that lights up, and that tells you it's working. I just said if I hit mute, it's not going to work. So I can put it close to my mouth here, but I can leave it on the desk. Now, the only thing about this is it doesn't have a speaker, so you'd have to use the speakers within your computer or some other speaker source from whatever you're plugging into. So I'd be interested in hearing how you guys would use it. How would you particularly use something like this?